All right. Voila.
Is this fine?
Perfect.
I didn't know if the little blue tablet been here since March.
Nope, it's all good. Do you want it? A gray one?
Yeah.
Of course. Let me take.
Okay.
Oops.
So pay attention if anything else.
In most precaution at my Ilona school, they are like every day there is like self-reported case every day. So they have like the same message.
Do you want one?
We're keeping that one.
That's fine. Totally fine. No, that's great. I don't need it. It's fine. All right, 12:01. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Vinyasa Flow, Thursday, 12 o'clock. My name is Ilona. I think we've met before, though. Exactly. It's the Vinyasa Flow, and we are slowing down the pacing a little bit from a power class. And this month, I'm focusing on chaturangas and crow today. So even though if you have it nailed, it's still a great workout. And we're getting started in child's pose. So big toes together, knees out wide, as good, as wide as you. As always, if you have tension in your low back, bring the knees closer together. And for today, I invite you, instead of stretching your arms forward, slide your elbows in line with your shoulders and bring one cheek on the ground, so that you can truly get heavy in your upper body and find a lot of ease in those first couple of moments. Now take a big inhale through the nose. Open your mouth, long breath out. 2 more times, fill up. Empty completely. 1 more big breath in, expand your belly as much as you can. And then empty all the way that the belly button touches the spine. Take another 5 breaths or so. Option to bring the opposite cheek onto the mat. And just allow for your muscles to release and let go of every effort. Get heavy in your body. And just bring lightness to your mind. One more big breath in. Big breath out, forehead to the mat. Lift your hips over your knees and find a melting heart. Arms are extended forward. Onto the mat to start. You got it. Stretch your fingers out wide. And breathe into the stretch of your upper arms and your armpits. And then bring that same heaviness back into your upper body so your chest can open naturally and you create space for your heart and your lungs. If you want to go deeper, option for chin to the mat or hands to prayer behind your head. 3 more breaths. One inhale. Pause. Heavy exhale. Release yourself into a tabletop position. 2 fist twists at least between the knees. And once you're ready, inhale, cat and cat pose, cow pose, sorry. Exhale from your tailbone, rounding your spine, tuck the chin for cat. And then to start, down. And now align your movements to those deep in and exhales, creating synchronicity between your body and your breathing. You can close your eyes and tune in to your being and see if you need anything else here. I love to make circles with my torso, create spinal dances, wrist stretches, head and neck rolls. So really get adventurous and deep into your body. You have free flow. Welcome. One more long inhale. Long exhale. And then come back to neutral line. Realign your knees, 2 fist twists. And then extend your right leg, your under. Left arm reaches forward. Now, before you lift your right leg off, draw the belly button up to the spine and activate. And then lift your right leg off. Shift your shoulder back, wrist, soft bend here to the elbow, and then reach forward while you kick back, drawing the right pinky down. Yes, continue to reach forward while you imagine you're pushing your right foot against the wall behind you. And now float left foot off the ground and find more balance. 2 more breaths. 1 more inhale, create more length. And with your exhale, simply bring the left hand down, guiding side. Walk your hands to your torso, rise, and bring the ankle in line with your hip. Out of into the earth, reach your arms up, and then take a gate pose. Reach your right arm on to the right leg, stretch over, breathe into the opening. Shoulders relax. Stay for 3. One more inhale. Go deeper with your exhale. And then round your spine forward. Return to your tabletop position. Switching sides. So let's be forward, center of gravity up, and then lift the leg. Remember to shift shoulder back over wrist, soft bend to the elbow, and then see what you want to do here. Lift your right foot off, play around, wobble it out. 3 more breaths. Last one, full inhale, lengthen the most. With your exhale, right hand comes back to the ground. Left leg out to the side, transition into gate pose. These side body stretches are so amazing to create space in our ribs and the lungs. So for our breath to travel deeper. Release for 3. Shoulders relaxed, 2. And 1. Rounding the spine forward, transitioning back into a tabletop. If you feel that you need another pat, I'll take it on. And then slowly return to your neutral spine. So we're just going back to our chaturanga breath. So from the tabletop position, chaturanga is hard to go plank, but we do a ton of time in the vinyasa flow. So I feel it makes sense to set it up properly. So stretch your fingers out wide. Draw your biceps forward. Inhale, belly button up to spine. And then send your shoulders past your wrist. Slowly lower down, keeping your elbows tied in. Now pause with your shoulders in line with the elbow, and then press up and come back. Grab one of your blocks, bring them to a medium level. Set yourself up again. Stretch your fingers. Inhale, belly button up. Draw the biceps forward. Shift shoulders past wrist. Lower halfway down. And your block is a limitation. So normally, you should be set up perfectly. George, elbows in tight. And then push through the hands and come back into a tabletop one more time. Inhale. Exhale. Biceps forward, core is strong. Lower halfway down. Push yourself back up and come back into a tabletop. So keep that in mind when we lower from high to low, to keep those elbows tied in, and not necessarily, you don't need to lift your knees if that's too much, always an option to bring them back down. All right, from your tabletop, you can practice more, that's great. And then tuck your toes under, lift your hips into a downward facing dog. Yes, from here, stretch out your fingers. Soften to your elbows simply because we don't want to overextend our joints. We want to bring the work into the muscle. Belly button up to spine. And then see what you need here. Push pedal the knees. You can bring one foot onto the heels of the other. Start to lengthening your calf and your hammy. Then switch sides. Take another 2 long cycles of breaths to get complete in your downward facing dog. One more full breath in. Full breath out. Shift forward into a plank position with your shoulders again over the wrists. Push the earth away, create side round as they grab the back, protraction on your shoulders. Breath in and out. Lower all the way onto your belly, one straight line. Inhale to your cobra. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift cobra. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, cobra, rise, stay up high. Option to float your hands off. But most importantly is that you energetically continue to draw your elbows back toward the feet. One more inhale. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Tops of the feet are on the mat. Elbows still tight and chest opens. Now when we transition from up dog and down dog, we want to bring the belly button again up to the spine. Push into the feet. And then slowly roll over our toes into a down dog. Nice work. 3 breaths. One more full breath in. Full breath out. Look forward, tiptoe your way forward into your ragdoll. So here you grab the opposite elbows. Bring a soft bend to the knees. Remember the joints. And then see if you can bring your hips over ankles. So shift your weight forward so you can transfer of balance. Stretch your toes out more. And then play around, challenge yourself a little bit here. Give it 3 more counts of breath. Every exhale brings more weight into your head so that you can create more length in your spine. One more breath in, navel to spine. Hold deeper with your breath out. Release your hands, bring your big toes to touch. Inhale to your flat back. So So shoulder blades squeeze it in, belly button still up, tail presses back. Feel the energy, I love that. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, find your flat back. Exhale, fold. Press through your feet, strong legs. Slowly rise into a mountain pose. Reach your arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. Nice. Bring your arms by your side. Reach up, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, palm. So now we're going to work on sending it back, hopping it back. If your fingertips don't reach the ground, you can place your blocks onto the mat as support. And if you want to take it easy on your wrist, that's a good idea in general. So from a halfway lift forward fold, hands plant, look forward, bring your arms already into a soft bend. When you want to hop back, remember you land in a low plank. Try it on, be playful. If not, one foot at a time is great as well. Upward facing. Remember, press into the tops of the feet and then send your hips back into a downward facing dog. 2 breaths. You're gonna get flowing just in a minute. We're gonna one more inhale. Exhale, look forward, step forward. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Mountain rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Hands down. Either place up, nice work. Upward facing, breath in. Downward facing, hips high. Nice work. Inhale. Exhale, look forward, travel there. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Mountain rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Hands down, step or hop. High to low. Up dog, down dog. Full inhale. Full exhale and look forward and travel. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Reach and rise. Tug and fold. Inhale to your flat back. Hands down. Step or hop. High to low. Upward facing. Downward facing. Full inhale. Full exhale and look forward and travel. Lengthen. Fold. Reach and rise. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Hands down, high to low. Upward facing, downward facing. Look forward, travel there. Lengthen. Hold. Rise. And fold. Inhale to your flat back, hands down, Vinyasa flow. And from your down dog, take another 3 more sun A's at your pace. But today I invite you to go 10% slower, that to create space to finish every breath and every movement. Click out from autopilot and come back into this present moment. That's the biggest challenge we probably all face in our lives. Continue to flow 2 more rounds. And still option to lower the knees from high to low. Last sun A, breath by breath, movement by movement. Once you've completed, land in your down dog. Take 3 breaths to refine your breath and refine your hold. One more big inhale. Big exhale, look forward, step or hop. Halfway lift, forward fold, chair pose. So your big toes are together, your heels apart, or option to go bold, king chair. All right, so all having those knees together, so start to squeeze in towards each other, and then tailbone lengthens down, belly button still up and in. Now for today, hold your thumbs, bend your elbows and press them back, but you continue to open the chest and the heart, and then sink low for 3, 2, lowest point, hold. Stay for another 3 breaths. And if this starts to get challenging, squeeze those knees more, breathe deeper for 2. And 1, forward fold, breath out. Inhale to your flat back. Hands down, hop or step, high plank. Upward facing, downward facing. Right foot into a low lunge. So right foot forward, left knee down. And then take up the space, walk your right foot further forward, reach your arms up, inhale. Exhale, sink your hips towards the ground. And if you feel restricted, you can tuck the left toes under, slide your knee further back, so that you have the space to go a little deeper. Then out of your waist with your inhale. Exhale, take a gentle back bend, while pushing your hips slightly forward. For 3, squeeze your glutes for stability. 1 more full breath in. Full breath out. Plant your hands, step back into your high plank, and then lower halfway. Up dog, hips feet. Down dog, hips high. Breath in. Breath out, left foot forward, low lunge. Set yourself up, arms reach overhead. Exhale, hips sink low. Lengthen, and then take your back bend. 2 more long cycles of breath, shoulders away from the ears. Hands to the earth, high to low. Upward facing, downward facing. Full breath in, full breath out, look forward, feet to hands, halfway lift. Forward fold, chair, rise up. Hold your thumbs, opposite thumb this time. Open those elbows behind you, raise for 3. Find your deepest point. Stay for another 3 breaths. Fold with your exhale. Inhale halfway. Hands down, high to low. Upward facing, downward facing. Right foot forward, warrior 1. So I want you to create more space between left and right foot, that you have the space to square your shoulders. And then push so much to the left foot that you can truly feel the shift forward in your right knee. Stay for another full inhale. And then bring your hands down and take it through your vinyasa, high to low, upward facing, downward facing. Left foot forward, rise, warrior 1. With intention and energy, square your right shoulder forward. 1 more big breath in. Stay for the breath. Hands to the earth, Vinyasa flow. Remember, option to bring the knees down at any point of your practice. From your down dog, look forward, travel there. Halfway lift. Forward fold, chair pose. Only 1 inhale. Sink low with your exhale. Fold. Inhale, flat back. Hands down, Vinyasa flow. High to low, upward facing. Downward facing, right foot forward, rise, warrior one. Stay for another breath in. And out, hands down, take it through, land in your downward facing dog. Left foot steps forward, warrior one, rise. Long inhale, long exhale, hands down, high to low. Upward facing, downward facing. Right foot forward, first warrior rise. One breath in. One breath out, hands down, downward facing dog. Left foot forward, warrior one. Rise, breathe. Exhale, hands down, high to low. Upward facing, downward facing. Right foot forward, warrior one, rise. Hands down, downward facing. Just to give your shoulders a little break. Left foot forward, rise, warrior one. Hands down, Vinyasa flow. 3 more rounds, warrior one, right to left. And you can continue to skip one Vinyasa in between to save some energy for the rest of the practice. And if this practice starts to challenge you, strong breath, slow it down. Child's pose, always there. Make present, don't give too much attention to the challenge or the heat. Just be proud of them who landed on your mat, ready and able to flow. Once you have completed your warriors or you feel complete, child's pose or down dog, 5 breaths to recover and reset. And now I invite you, instead of thinking, I wish, just look at the 20 minutes that passed already and what you've done and what you've accomplished. One more big breath in. Open your mouth, let it out. And then return into a downward facing dog. Bring your big toes to touch, lift your left leg up to the sky, 3-legged dog. Right hip point in line with the left, shoulders square. Now bend the knee, pointing up to the sky, option to just breathe into the hip opener or flip it out. You're ready, nice work. So you flick your dog, bring the feet together, hip twist, and send kindness to the low back. Push through the foundation, lift the chest, shoulder blades to midline. One more breath in. One more breath out, and fix 3-legged dog into downward facing dog. Right leg lifts up to the sky. Slow with control, bend your knee, breathe into the stretching, into the opening. And then see where you want to take it. 3 more breaths, flip it out, yes or no. You got it. One more breath in. Return into a 3-legged dog, breath out. And then step your right foot forward into a second warrior. So now we're looking for this heel to arch alignment. So one straight line, right knee over your ankle, and then gently out. A little bit out. So you just, that you can see your second start toe. Yes, the shoulders relax. Strong legs, strong glutes. Find your focal point, your drishti, and then simply focus there. Now again, align your breath. Sink a little bit lower by releasing the left glute. Stay for 5, Squeeze it all into center. Don't overthink the challenge. You've got this. For 3. One more full breath in. Full breath out. Extend your right leg, triangle. Find release. Reach your left arm up with energy. With your inhale, and then the crown of your head forward, and your exhale brings a bigger rotation to your torso. 2 more times. One more full inhale. Press through your feet, rise up, exhale. Draw your right toes towards the left, heels in, goddess. Whatever relationship you have with this pose, just let it go. Focus on what you've already done here. Breathe. Sink a little bit lower for 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring your hands sitting inside of the knee. Draw your right shoulder to center. Come back and switch. Left shoulder to center. And switch one more time. Right shoulder to center. And switch. Left side. And switch. Return to your goddess. Press through the feet. Rise up. Draw your right toes back forward and then find a warrior 2 to the back edge of your mat. Yes. Set yourself up, strong foundation, deep breath. Lightness in your mind. As human beings, we have this tendency in constantly looking for what is coming next. For these next couple of breaths, I want you to look back at 2020, your 2020, and find your little tiny accomplishments. Might have been slowing it down altogether. Might have been continuous yoga practice. Might have been learning how to cook. Whatever it is, find 3 things, take 5 more breaths. Go deeper, release the right glute. Two more. One more full inhale. Full exhale. Extend the left leg, reach forward, triangle. Reach your right arm up. Press most through that right foot. 3 more inhales to lengthen, and 3 more exhales to twist deeper towards the right. Full inhale. Rise with your exhale. Draw the left toes towards the right. Inhale, reach your arms up, and then take your forward fold. This could be a time of recovery with just hanging out, leg long arms, or shoulder stretch is a great option. Interlace your hands behind you. If you're working on your tripod headstand, be adventurous and playful. Think of those little mini accomplishments and continue to work on them. 5 long breaths. One more breath in. Long breath out. Inhale to your flat back. Draw your right foot back forward to 12 o'clock. Plant your hands. Step into your high plank and then flow through your chaturanga. High to upward facing, downward facing. Sorry, if that wasn't clear, so we're all facing back forward. Downward facing dog. 2 breaths. Step your right foot into your crescent warrior. Reach your arms overhead, inhale. Exhale, interlace your arms behind you. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. And then really squeeze the glutes. Find a focal point on the ground. Take another inhale. And with your exhale, slowly start to shift into a warrior three foundation. Now bring the neck to point in line with the left. You look amazing. What's your name? Vinyasa. And then stay with your arms, airplane arms, warrior three, hands to hearts. So many options. Breathe for three. One more full inhale. And then bring your hands to the ground, take a standing split. If you're craving handstand hops, I'm not holding you back. But I think we're only passing through. Left foot meets the right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. So I'm going to work on the crow pose. Does everybody have a nail in their practice? Before I go through details here, wasting my time. No? Great. So without blocks, it's going to look like this. Big toes to touch, hands plant, fingers spread. And then like in a chaturanga, you want to bend your arms, and then you want to bring the knees into armpits or triceps. Next is looking forward, and then shift forward. Again, that transfer of balance I was mentioning in the beginning in our group. Just try it on. You can bring your feet onto a block, and another block just in front of you would have a headrest if you were scared of falling, which I'm super paranoid. So that's another option. Bend your arms, and then find rest with your forehead, just as a support. Maybe a little further forward. And play around if you're curious. If you have your prone nail, I invite you to take it into a tripod headstand position. If you have that nail down, I invite you to come back from your tripod into your yep, you're in crane. Beautiful. Oh my God, look at this. And look forward. You got it. That's all we got around. So all we need to work on is like the strength and getting comfortable in holding it, right? Looking forward. That's so important. At least to me was the key. And then pushing the earth away, pushing into the ground, creating that lift. And then knees supposed to be like either in your triceps or up into your armpits. It depends how high you can get that. See, I have problems with my armpits. And then it differs from day to day, crow to crows. I guess everyone is different. Yes. So play around. You have 3 more breaths. Raise your hand if you want support. And then we all slowly. Yeah. Do you want to block or hold on? I'm going to do it and then tell me what we do. Okay. So you can play around. Malasana, child's pose, down dog, all these beautiful options. But you have it. That's it. Yeah, that's it. And then once you lift it, really continue to press into the hands. Okay. You want to straighten look. Like we're working slowly towards crane. And then have everything into center line. Push your hands into the ground. Yes, yes, yes. Nice. Amazing. All right, ladies and gentlemen. We meet in Malasana. Take 3 more breaths. If you want to take a breather, sit on the block. Hands to prayer, gently knees go wider. Every exhale. And then plant your hands. We're going to work on sending it back. So shoulders just above waist. Look forward, send your heart forward, and then tuck it into your opening. Upward facing, downward facing. Nice work. Left foot forward, press warrior. Rise up, stand yourself up. Inner thighs draw together, strong glutes for your stability, and then interlace your hands, switch your grip so your awkward thumb is on top. You know where we're going. Prepare. Drishti on the ground, inhale. Exhale, warrior three, lift your right leg off the ground. Take 3 more breaths to realign this pose, return to your breath. Slowly release your hands to the ground, standing split. Full inhale. Full exhale, a right foot leads the left. Inhale to a halfway. Exhale, fold it in. Second row opportunity to practice. Again, if you had enough, Malasana is great. So you do relax or not. If you want to do the transition into a tripod extend, I'm happy. I felt yours kneeling already. And just working on more breaths, holding the pose is already incredible workout. 3, hands forward, 4. Yes, you do it. 1 more full breath in. If you want to send it back here out from your crow into a high to low, do that. Or we're doing this from the Malasana together. When you're ready, land your hands down. Again, shift shoulders above the wrists. Look forward, heart forward, and then just do it. Just all right. You got it. Downward facing dog. Amazing. Take 2 breaths here. And then push your hands towards the feet. So walk towards the back edge of your mat. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. Slowly rise into a mountain fold. And bring your hands to your heart. We're going to find the tree on the right side. So shift the weight into the left foot. And then either into your calf or your inner thigh. Right away, find your focal point. Really press your left foot into the earth and then right foot into inner thigh. Inner thigh back in your right foot. Your knee wants to open, your hips are opening. Stay with Anjali Mudra or reverse Namaste. Continue to heart and chest opener, shoulders away from the ears. Back to your breath. And now continue to lengthen out of the crown of the head. 3 more long breaths. One more breath. Find the most length. Draw your right knee back to center and switch sides. Remember to push left foot into right leg, open. Do whatever you like with your arms. You can extend them up, look up, maybe close your eyes. If you're super adventurous, that's really hard for your lungs. Take it on. Hit another milestone. Look at that back bend, amazing torch. 5 breaths. That's the same with me when I'm like, I don't care if I fall, I can go the furthest back, but when I'm like, not accomplishing anything. 3 more. 2 more. And slowly draw the left knee forward and release. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold it in. Halfway lift. Crawl your hands back forward into a downward facing dog. And then bring your heels on the edge after the mat goes off. Like wide feet, and you're just hopping forward into a Malasana, just practicing. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, bend the knees like a frog. And then land. You got it. Passing through this Malasana here. apart. And then switch sides. Come back. And then slowly start pressing in to the feet. Rise up. Draw the feet together. And return into a chair. So now we're going to go all the way down onto the booty. 5 counts together. 4, 3, 2, and lower. Transition into Navasana, low pose. So start with your knees bent, if you haven't nailed. Obviously, extend. Grab onto your hamstrings. And then again, work on opening the heart. Squeeze your scapulas into midline. And then when you have it, extend your arms forward and just be. In all honesty, find that fire in your core. Draw the navel back. Hold here for 10. Whatever works for you to stay with it, bring it in. And this year you have so much practice, so by now you know what works and what doesn't. 8. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees into chest and lower all the way down. You can sway your knees from side to side, take 2, 3 breaths or a full body stretch. And now set up for a bridge pose. So bend your knees, soles of the feet down. Feet 2 fists width. Yep, arms by your side. Inhale. Exhale, press through the feet to lift your hips up in line with your shoulders. And now energetically draw your knees towards each other, just a tap. Continue to push through the feet. Now you can interlace your hands behind you. Slide your shoulder blades in, open the chest a little more. Stay for another 3 more. 1 more breath in. And then release your hands and lower down. Vertebrae by vertebrae. Yes. So we're taking 2 more back bends. 2 more bridges. You can do a wheel as well if you want to work on forearm curl. No, inhale, set it up. Exhale, lift up. And then out. Sorry. Bring the feet a little bit further forward because we're looking for knees over ankles. Got it. Draw it in towards center. Stay for 5. And I will do exactly what George is doing. I would take her forward bridge pose. So if you feel like that, please. 3 more. 2 more. And then release your hands, lower down. If you're in restored, if you can sway up, totally fine. That depends on how you go to go. But if you've never done it, or then I would bring it down. Like one level. Yeah. So if it is too high, just like more towards the left, press into the feet. Lift. Or can you remove yourself? Put it in, or I will lower it. Oh, there you go. Yes. And it should need to go back to stay up. And there's not really more. So you want higher? Yeah, I just didn't know where the stretch. Okay. No, I'm just asking you. But I just didn't know like which where here. On your low back. Okay, the sacrum or the space. Okay, right there. Right there. And then keep still, looking in a little closer. You got it. And brought it together. Doing out quick. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, take 2 more breaths. And then when you're ready, chin, tops, and lower down. Supta Baddha. Soles of the feet together. Knees out wide. Hands land wherever is nice and good for you. Close your eyes. Stay present and connected to your breath. And again, instead of thinking, I wish, just be proud of what happened and what was. 5 more breaths. One more full breath in. Open your mouth, side out. Slowly draw the knees to center. Wrap your arms around your legs. Take the bubble or arch out of the low back. Massage your spine. Then start to rock and roll up and down the length of your mat. Until you have the momentum to either flow to one more vinyasa or land straight in the downward facing dog. Yes. Right leg lifts up to the sky. No fuss here, pigeon on the right side. So bring your right foot behind the left hand. Yes. Then look behind you. Make sure your left leg is straight. It's not spilling out to the left or towards center. And then reach your arms up. I love to square my shoulders so my hips follow. And then lead with your heart into your forward fold. Option, block underneath the right glute or your chest or your forehead. Find ease in your face, your jaw, your tongue. Stay for 5 more counts. One more big breath in. Long exhale. Tuck your left toes under. Press through the palms, return into a down dog or a three-legged sit-down stretch. Right foot lower slowly, left leg up, and pigeon is waiting for you on the opposite side. Back to that sense of release that you left off on the other side. more big inhale. And the most cleansing exhale. Returning to a counter stretch. And you feel complete. Lower your left foot down. Look forward, travel forward, and then find the seats there. Butterfly the feet, so soles of the feet together. Options to either hook your index and come around your big toe, or if you want to go deeper, you can slide your arms underneath, palms down or up, see what works for you. Inhale, press through your sit bones, and then leading with your heart forward into your flow. And again, take this moment instead of thinking of what else is there to accomplish, bring the awareness back to what you did accomplish. One more full breath in. Go a little deeper if your body lets you in. And slowly rise up. Draw them into the center. Bring them into your chest. Find a cradle pose. Relax your shoulders down and away. Now you have your arms wrapped around you, like give yourself that hug. But I mean that you should as well receive the hug. From here, if your body is craving anything else, take it on, easy twist, waterfall, whatever it is, or Shavasana is ready for you. Take it on. Once you land in Shavasana, take up space, open your legs, your arms, close your eyes, and return to your natural breath. My wish to you is that you can bring awareness to the most simple and smallest accomplishments that you've created in your 2020. And that you don't think this year was a bad one, that you can turn around and say
It was a good one. Take another 5 long breaths. Full breath in. Complete exhale. Return movement back into your body. Reach your arms overhead, slide your feet together into a full body stretch. Same year, but full of those little small successes. Draw the knees into chest. Over to your favorite side. Take another moment here to get complete. When you're ready, press yourself up into a seat and bring your hands to your heart. You're closing the practice with one more breath together. Feel up. And empty out. Bring your hands to your third eye. The light within you sees and acknowledges the light of all the hard work you put in yourself. From my heart to yours, yogis. Namaste. Thank you so much. I had a lot of fun, I have to say. I hope you did too. If you have questions about anything you work on, please let me know. Any other feedback is always appreciated. And have a great, happy Thursday. Drink a lot of water. And that's it. You have the last one here? Please, in the right or left, where it says during this. I didn't touch. So we should want to do that. I didn't touch the towel. Okay, thank you so much, Sophia. We're gonna wash it anyways, because I touched it bringing it here, and you're doing the best you can. Thank you so much. It was lazy. Thank you, George. So finally, I'm getting more comfortable going back into the